The next law is Kirchhoff's voltage law or KVL. This law relates to EMFs and voltage drops in a closed circuit or loop and may be stated as under. Now, as we have studied earlier, EMFs and voltage drop is what? Voltage is what? Is the potential difference applied across a circuit, and when we apply a potential difference, there will be a current flowing through it. So, this law is related to voltage or EMF, or voltage drop or EMF. So, in this law, what we have, in an closed electrical circuit or mesh, the algebraic sum of all electromotive forces or EMFs and voltage drops in resistors is equal to 0. That is, in any closed circuit or mesh, if we write mathematically, then it will be algebraic sum of EMFs plus algebraic sum of voltage drops is equal to 0. So this can be easily established by referring to this figure 2.61. Here, as you can see, E is the EMF. E is the EMF applied, and EMF is what? EMF is the voltage or the supply voltage which is applied to the circuit, and voltage drop will be what? When current flows through this resistance. Now, due to this voltage or EMF E, there will be a current flowing through this circuit. Now, this current, when it flows through this resistor R1, there will be a voltage drop. Resistor means what? Resistor is a device which will oppose the flow of current. So, when we oppose the flow of current, then there will be the current will what? When the current flows through this resistor, it will decrease. So, this decrease will result in a voltage drop. And similarly, when the current flows through this R2, there will be a voltage drop across this R2, and again the I current will come out of this resistor and again go to this EMF. So, as you can see, if we start from now to prove this law, we have to start from a point. Say we are naming these points as A, B, C, D. You can give any name. So let us start from A. Now this law is valid for a closed circuit. As you can see, this is a closed circuit. This is the starting point, and again it is closed here. So we have to start from A, B, C, D, and again come to A. So here it is written, this means that the algebraic sum of the EMFs here, that means E and algebraic sum of the resistance R1 and resistance R2, that is a voltage drop, algebraic sum of the EMF E and the algebraic sum of the voltage drop across R1 and R2 will be equal to 0. Now this law is also known as loop rule. The Kirchhoff's current law was known as junction rule, and this known as loop rule. This law is also known as loop rule. Why? Because we are dealing with a loop or a closed circuit. Now, to get the equation, we have to know some convention, or we have to know the sign convention. So, according to the sign convention, we always consider the rise in potential as positive. As you can see, a rise in potential should be considered positive and fall in potential should be considered negative. So, what does rise in potential and fall in potential mean? You must think that what does it mean. So, coming to the point 1, as it is given, if we go from positive terminal of a battery to negative terminal. Now, here in this figure, E is the EMF, and the larger terminal, always remember that, as you may have known earlier also, that the larger or the longer terminal is the positive terminal and the shorter terminal is the negative terminal. So when we go from the positive terminal to negative terminal, then this is the positive terminal, is the negative terminal. Positive terminal is always at higher potential and negative terminal is at lower potential. So when we go from positive to negative, then it is a voltage drop, and when we go in this direction it will be a voltage drop, and when we go in this direction it will be a voltage increase in voltage. So as you can see, here it is written that if we go from positive terminal of the battery to the negative terminal, there is fall of potential and the EMF should be assigned negative sign. Thus in 2.62, here as you can see, this AB, between AB there is an EMF E, and we are going from A to B. So when we are going from A to B, we are going from positive terminal to negative terminal. So this will be a drop in potential, so it will be minus E. Similarly, when we in the next line, on the other hand, we can see if we go from the negative terminal to the positive terminal of the battery or source, there will be a rise of potential and the EMF should be assigned positive sign. So here, as you can see, when we go from A to B, and this is a negative terminal, this is the positive terminal, so we are going from negative to potential, negative to positive, or lower potential to higher potential. So lower to higher means there is an increase in potential or rise in potential, so here it will be plus E. So this is all about the first point. The second point is what? When current flows through a resistor, there is a voltage drop across it, and if we go through the resistor in the same direction as the current, there is a fall in potential because current flows from higher potential to lower potential. So let me make you simpler. So from between A and B, there is a resistor and there is a current flowing through it. As you can see, these arrows always indicate, in an electrical circuit, the arrows will indicate the current. So from A to B, there is a resistor and the current is flowing from A to B. We always know that current flows from a higher potential to a lower potential. Now when we go from A to B, if you are traveling from A to B, then we are going in the direction of the current, and current goes from higher to lower potential, positive to negative. So when there is a drop, when we are going from positive to negative, here in this case it will be negative. So the voltage drop across this resistor, voltage drop is always, as we have known in the Ohm's law, voltage drop V is equal to IR. I is the current and R is the resistance. So here R is the resistance, say this is I. So the voltage drop will be minus V or minus IR if we go from A to B in the direction of current. Similarly, in this 2.632, if we go from A to B and the current is flowing in the opposite direction, that is, current is flowing from B to A. So we are going, current is always traveling from higher to lower potential, and we are going from lower to higher. It means what? There is a rise in potential, and rise in potential, as we have studied earlier, we are always considering the rise in potential as positive. So here V will be positive, or if the current is I and the resistance is R, so it will be I into R. So these are the points which you have to know.